on Nodu, a place called Nodu, Okpuno, and we'll be showing us what is obtainable here and how the streets and the neighborhoods look. So first of all, what this 5-star restaurant we are seeing here is one of the most expensive restaurants in Awka, aside the Ofiaku restaurant. So I had to eat here to cost a lot of money. So alongside this, you can see the Judiciary company where they make their parenteral injectables. This Judiciary, I don't know whether they are still functional. You can see how the company looks. I'll also be showing you another company by the side of this Judiciary company. So you can see that this Judiciary is one very big pharmaceutical industry in the heart of Anambra State. So we'll continue this tour while we'll also be showing you the ambience of this environment, how the neighborhood looks in this part of Awka. So this is the Judiciary pharmaceutical company. I'll tell you, this factory is very, very big. We'll be looking around to also see how some of the equipment in this Judiciary factory looks like. And I also know that the Judiciary also have another factory at Enugu, another factory located at Enugu. So as we continue on this tour, I'll also be showing you one very big factory also in Anambra, had by a very wealthy person. The name of this factory, that is the Millennium Factory. You can see the Millennium. It's located by the left hand side, while the Judiciary is located by the right hand side. So you can see this Judiciary, a very, very big pharmaceutical company in Awka, Anambra State. My joy is that this factory is still functioning. It's a thing of joy that indigenous companies like this are not moribund, and this shows you the effort the company puts, the management of this Judiciary company puts in keeping it functional. So this is Judiciary in Awka. So you can see some of the big equipment of this Judiciary company. It shows you this Judiciary are still trying to maintain and to remain in the production business in Nigeria. So this is how this Nodu Okpuno looks. Going inside, you see meet the main Okpuno. So we'll be taking a tour around this street. You can see this structure by this person. I think this should be a hotel. Show you that Igbo men are very, very intentional in what they do, and see how massive this structure is looking. So walking these streets, we'll be terminating at the Ekwueme Center, also part of the Three Arms road. That is the road that leads to the government house. So you can see the nature of the road done here. You can see this road was actually well done with drainage and also walkway. And I will commend the governor, Charles Chukwumasoludo. I think he was the one that did this road. I know a lot of people still come to the comment section to complain why are sands littered in the road, but we don't care about the sand. What we care is about a motorable road. You get, once roads are motorable with the necessary facility like this walkway, it's okay. You get, because there was times when we don't even have this access road, but as long as vehicles can move freely, then it's our duty as the citizens to ensure that we can keep. If we can volunteer to sweep the road, fine. We mustn't wait for the government. The government have done their own part. I know it's the duty of the government to ensure the cleanliness of these roads, but we too, the citizens, can play our own part. Ensure these sites are swept and kept clean. So this is how this place looks. You can see what's obtainable in these areas. We have the Vienna Hill hotels. So I'll also be showing you a government establishment in this area, which will be seen here, the office of the Accountant General of the Federation. So actually, I can't say if this office is still functional. It's looking like a ghost building. Can't say. But this is part of what's obtainable in this area. You can see the areas of story buildings lined up in this place, this residential area. But looking at this refuse dump here, this is something we should really frown at as citizens of a place. I don't know why people will be coming to dump their refuse. Is there any way to make this place or to ensure proper dumping of refuse, spoiling the ambience of this place? But however, as we continue, you can see the area of story buildings. As here is fully residential. I see a lot of story buildings, residential properties here. So, but mind you, even as these places are lined with story buildings, doesn't mean that houses are easy to get in this Awka, Anambra State. One thing you should know before relocating to Awka or coming to Awka is to get a better place to stay, because living or getting a house as a tenant in Awka is one very difficult task. Because first of all, the agents don't help matter here. You see yourself paying double for your rent to just enter a place. You'll be hearing something of 750 to be paying 250. So the extra 500,000 is meant for what? So those are some of the stress you get relocating to Awka or staying in Awka. So also something you can see here is also the Nigeria Union of Journalists. Their office in the state is also located in this building. So you can see the ambience, you can see how the story buildings are lined up here. So here is mainly residential. And here it's looking cool today because this is a Sunday morning and it's just finished raining. So we'll continue walking and exploring till we get to the Ekwueme Center. Yeah. So looking by our left, you can see the CBN building in this area. You can see the CBN building in this area. So this other structure, I don't know if this is a government structure because it has a green roof. You know, most of government institutions are characterized by green roofs. So, but that is CBN by our right side. So we'll continue. As I said, our termination point will be at the Ekwueme Center. Also, walking this road, there are still some state institutions will be meeting. Okay, look at this building. Don't know what this person actually planned for this building, but this is a beautiful structure as well. So one thing you should know, taking this road straight, we will meet the Ekwueme Center. While going this way, we will meet the Enugu Onitsha Express Highway. While taking this way, I think it continues to the Ekwueme Boulevard. So, but we are taking the straight road to the Ekwueme Center. So you can see how this road looks on this side. So we'll continue as we move straight to meet our destination point, which is the Ekwueme Center. You can see all these roads were built by the current state governor, Okpuno. So as we walk at a point, we will stop to video because there are police checkpoints ahead. But let's just admire the environment. What I can observe here, there are empty lands here. But buying these lands now, you know, will cost you a lot. Because this is an already opened, urbanized area. So getting plots of land in this place, it costs you millions of naira, hundreds of millions of naira to get a property here. So I think there's a police station here. So that's why we have this police checkpoint. The number 29 Squadron Police Mobile Force, Awka. So this is part of what's obtainable in these areas. So like I said, we'll be showing you some institutions available in this area. So we just spotted one, which is the Anambra State Teachers House, and the Anambra Post Primary School Service Commission. So these are things obtainable here. Well, one thing is that this Anambra Teachers House, I don't think it is functional, or was it a proposed site for the so-called teachers house, because this is not looking like a teacher's house indeed. It's looking bushy and also looking deserted. Or is it a direction to show us where the place is? Maybe we will go to see. But however, as we continue, you can see this Anambra Post Primary School Service Commission headquarters. So although we can't enter inside, but we'll just have a view from the outside. Okay. So but we'll go to check the Anambra State Teachers House. So we just passed the security police checkpoint, so we are resuming our video. So like I said, I'll be showing us some government parastatals that are lined up in this area. So now we are at the House of Assembly Road. So what you can see here is the Independent National Electoral Commission of Anambra State. This is another government institution that's located in this part of Awka, Anambra State. You can see here is where this place will be active in the next 2 or 1 month because of the Anambra election coming up very soon. So you can see this is how the place looks. So but what I want to beg the government is most of these grasses should be trimmed a bit so as to boost the ambience and the looks of this environment. You can see an empty land here. I wonder how much this property will be sold for, if the owner will eventually want to sell it. I see an empty property located here. This will be very, very expensive. So, like I said, part of the government institutions will be noticing here. We can also see the Anambra State Universal Basic Education Board, ASUBEB. So, it's also located in this area. So going by our left will be the House of Assembly / Judiciary Road. So we'll just take a look at it before we end our video. Take a look at this House of Assembly / Judiciary Road. So this is how the House of Assembly / Judiciary Road looks. So here is the Ekwueme Center. That's the back of it. So this place, looking at this place now, is the Judiciary Center. As you can see in this, the Judiciary Road. So here also houses the Anambra State House of Assembly. So we'll just go and take a mini tour of this place. So this is the back of the Ekwueme Center. Although this was used for sport and recreational activities, but recently those activities have stopped because from the order of the government, as they have done a lot of renovations to this Ekwueme Center. So
there be doctor, student, abi?
yeah, student doctors.
Where they run this test.
But where on a clinic dey for here? Police clinic.
Police.
Okay, una get clinic inside.
Yeah, we'll get clinic inside. Police clinic. You know CPS.
Okay, CPS for back of Kwata here. Okay, we been don't go there before. You know say una